Have you ever wanted to create a text-based game? I created a system with simple dialogue. So this is the main dialogue. It has a text and ASCII art. As you can see, we can generate a dialogue with the buttons. All of these buttons can be created. So if I have a watch fight and I will just press 3 hotkey, I can play a sound. I can apply any statistics, for example, quit the situation. And from this I can connect to another ASCII art, and when it's here you can adjust its position, and each type, for example like watch the fight, can modify some of the statistics. So this one will modify a reputation. I can copy the events and go for a second option. I will just paste by pressing shift and right mouse button on the left, and here I will just modify another situation. Maybe it will be gold. Another stats, it will be gold. I'll press 70. This one will be bonus gold. It will display as it is. It's a very simple plugin because all you need is just to use the game mode. You can create your blueprint child from it. I can support you if you have some custom project. So you just apply it to word settings. And when I play it, I see all of the statistics. So this one will increase the gold. And if I press it again, this one is watch the fight. It will go to another one, reputation, and we will just apply situation. This one doesn't display any ASCII art. So here, any ASCII art, here you can just each node allow you to place your ASCII art. If it's a dialogue, if it's a decision, it will be just displayed in a row, but you can adjust, and the dialogues will be automatically populated here, and the audio will be played if you want. I added some even positions. So this is our main pawn. It controls all of the steering. So you can use quick bindings. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, you just press 4 button. If you want to create your own save system, you can just promote a variable. And after it's loaded, you just point it out in your own system. And keep that in mind, it's just a structure, say save game. So you can add your custom save and load. Initially, I added some base statistics. You don't need to use them, but they are just good starters, like gold value, population, kingdom's reputation. Just by pressing add an array element, you'll be able to add it. There are some save floats or tags that you can use. This is the boolean that will automatically start dialog, and you can choose your own widget and your own starting dialog. This example will be present in the plugin folder. You can use it or build something on top of that, but you can create your own. If you want to create your own, you just go to miscellaneous and then you use your own text-based dialog. You can use naming convention, TBD, test file, and then it will be just a new one. It's just like some example that is being created, but you can always create a dialog, and then from that you add decision. And to each type you can apply. You can switch some bindings like 2, 3, and then you can replace it. And all of these events can have conditions. For example, has save tag. It will check for a tag. It will not be visible if the tag is not displayed, or just have the event like I showed. We can modify save events or some integers value. There is even a value that is called global event. So this global event will allow you to check or add something. For example, if you have something on your level blueprint, you just call global event on begin play, and then it will change some of the statistics behind. And yeah, if you want to assign, you would just press TBD test and then go to your pawn and just replace. Yeah, and this is from here. And we return to back and save it. I can remove it. This is the first thing. You can use Claude or ChatGPT to generate your own ASCII. This is the widget that we're using. Here it's going to be display text. This is the ASCII art. Everything is automatically populated from text-based menu, so you can adjust your own stylization. Just keep the same type. So you add your text block and exact that name. But if you want to change the font, color of the font, some layout, you're free to do that. And you can keep option. It's important to use uniform grid, is because it will allow you to not only display like in vertical way, but as a grid, like horizontal and vertical at the same time. And here you can specify how many options will be maximum and how many grid columns. So if I specify 3 grid columns or 2 grid columns, and then if I play, it will just display into grid columns. So you can save some space on the screen and just for your purpose. So this is another way that you can use. And if I reset and play again, it will display only 1 options. I think 2 is actually good. If we display more columns, our decisions shouldn't be so long. You can localize them and translate to any other languages. ASCII is not localized, which is great. So it will not be gathered during localization dashboard. I made some simple function for update widgets. You can add your own. You just use cat save integer. You can specify even in the begin play. So if there is a begin play and you want to update it, for example, you want to have starting gold to 250 and play again, there is 250 gold at the start. Before I finish, there is a main decision that inherits from text-based button widget. There's a simple hovering, and this widget is basically only inheriting the values, which is the label text. Here maybe I will just press not hit testable, and the button. And there's option button. You can add your press sound, hovered sound, and some padding. There are some default values, and then after that it will be automatically populated with the hover that I've set. I think it works great. With the ASCII, you can make it maybe a little bit in the middle. It's a sample example, but it will allow you to create text-based games based on visual design with simple possibility to just drag and drop and create your own dialogue. If you just replace the starting dialogue, there is no problem. If you want to change set starting dialogue, you just press and choose your own dialogue. And if you don't want it to start on dialogue, for example, if I untick it, it will not fire. It will just display the widget, so it will not play dialogue. And if you don't have any save games, if it's just loaded, I can just press start dialogue. Choose it from the content browser. Sometimes it's not visible, so all you need is just to drag and drop if you do not see, and go to your text base and copy here. And if I play now, even if it's not started, it reloads. So you can keep your own save dialogue from here and reload it. And even if I see that pin that is from here, it reloads active dialogue asset, node ID, and dialogue active. So this dialogue asset is the one that we are using now. So if it's reloaded, it will just start the dialogue directly from here. But if you are starting now, you don't need to. And then apply the state when you reload the game, or add your own menu that will allow you to save and reload from different stage. And another way to create quickly dialogues, you can use export JSON or import JSON. So if I export it and save as a sample dialogue, I can open it up from my desktop after. I go to my desktop and I see this dialogue, and I can set it to any other LLM like ChatGPT or maybe Claude, and then it will automatically populate this data. Then we can import JSON from that file, and it will apply all of the changes automatically to our dialogue. It's very great because it allows us to quickly iterate our dialogues, but we should add some human touch to not make players that they are reading some AI slop content.